So tomorrow, West Indies and New Zealand, they will be doing battle in the T20 World Cup. Now, I have my playing 11 and batting order that I would like to see take on New Zealand. Gonna be sharing that with you. I'm also gonna be reminding you of how things went the last time these two teams met in a T20 game. So give a listening ear. Let me know what you all think. I am going to be going through the comment section to see if I can pick up your plain 11s. So you can go ahead and list your plain 11s in the comment section. All right, so West Indies versus New Zealand. That will be going down tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. West Indies versus New Zealand, right? So the last time these two teams met in a T20 game was August 2022. So before I give you my playing 11, just a little reminder here. So it was August 2022 that these two teams last met. And West Indies ended up winning that game by 8 wickets. Now, it was a 3-match series. We lost the series 2-1 at the time, right? But we won the final game. So just to give you an idea of how things looked in that game. So West Indies scorecard here. West Indies, they were able to chase down 145. So New Zealand, they got 145 for 7 from their 20 overs in that game. Dominic Drakes, who is not in this West Indies playing 11, he was in this West Indies squad. He was a part of it back then. He picked up 1 wicket. We had Akil Hussain getting 2 and Odin Smith getting 3. We also saw Hayden Wash Jr. picking up 1. All right, so that's how it went, 145 for 7. Now, in search of those runs, West Indies, they got off to a good partnership. The squad actually looked a little different back then, the playing 11. Brandon King, he made 53 in that game. Shamar Brooks made 56. Ravman Poel, captain at the time, he made 27 from 15. So that is how the game, that is how we chased it down. So we lost only 2 wickets there, going in search of that 145 for 7. We ended up getting 150 for 2. You know how we like to finish off things with boundaries and all. So that is how things went in the last game. Now, for tomorrow's game, it's going to be very interesting. I am looking forward to seeing some good competitive cricket. West Indies, we have already won 2 games. We already played 2 games and we were able to secure victories in both games. So what I would like for us to do is go out there again against this New Zealand team and get the job done. We're going to have Afghanistan to come next. So we need to get the job done against New Zealand. So this is my playing 11. And just bear in mind, I have no affiliation to CWI in the sense that I do not get any information from them. I do not have any influence over who play or who don't get a chance to play. So I always say the comment section is there. If you are not in agreement with my playing 11, just rub it out by giving your playing 11 and leaving out whoever is in my team that you think should not be in there. So Brandon King, he goes once again as our opener. He will be partnered with Johnson Charles again. Johnson Charles, he was the top scorer in the game against Uganda. So we look for him to go again and hopefully get us off to a good start. Right? Brandon King didn't make much in the last game, but Brandon King is a man like this, he's not going to fail a whole lot, right? Every now and he will give you some runs. So Brandon King, Johnson Charles. Johnson Charles, he didn't do too well in the first game. Second game, he came back and played a responsible knock, played a good innings, right? So we're definitely looking forward to seeing Johnson Charles going out there and playing that mature knock, whether it is to take on the bowling or whether it is to bat into over number 8, 9 until the other guys, they are a bit settled. And I am assuming that Brandon King would have been dismissed if we are going to have Johnson Charles going like that. So one thing is for sure, if Charles bats up to 8, 9 over, we would have already gotten off to a good total. And then the big hitters would be coming in from then to finish things off. So Charles and King. Nicholas Pooran, he has had a mega time so far. In all honesty, most of the batsmen, even the world-class ones, they have had some tough times on these pitches. So Pooran would come in at number 3. He's going to look to dominate from the get-go. We are probably going to be facing some more pace in this when we go up against New Zealand. So Pooran should be in his comfort zone there. Pooran is good at facing spin also. But, Ruston Chase, he didn't bat in the last game. A lot of people weren't too happy with that because he can say he's the informed batsman right now. And, I see where a few people saying that we probably left about 20 runs out there because Chase, being in form, probably would have scored a bit quicker than the guys that came in. So Ruston Chase would come in at number 4. At number 5, Ravman Powell. Now, Captain Ravman Powell, we're looking forward to Ravman Powell scoring some runs in this game. Right? Very important game. We haven't had a lot of excitement just yet from our captain. So we're looking for Ravman Powell to go out there and get the job done. So Ravman Powell is there. Coming in at number 6. This is where I am probably going to have I'm having my first change. Right? They always say don't change a winning team. But they always say that you can tweak a winning team and make it better. And, going up against different opponents, you need different strategies. Right? This man that I am bringing in doesn't necessarily mean it's a total different strategy to play him. But at number 6, I'm going to give Hetmyer a go. Right? He's replacing his countryman and friend, Sheffield Rutherford. Really wanted to see Rutherford give us some runs this tournament. 2 games so far, and it's not only because we haven't gotten any runs from him, but the situations that he ended up in and how he got out, right? A bit disappointing. Probably going to get the same thing from Hetmyer, playing the same sort of role, coming in and looking to push the total along. Probably going to be the same thing, but I would give him a go. You understand? Hetmyer hasn't faced a lot of balls in the last couple of months, right? In the IPL, playing for the Rajasthan Royals, he came in the back end in a few games, finished off games for his team, but he was also on the bench, and apart from being on the bench, he was injured and stuff like that. So, and whenever he did bat, it wasn't a lot of balls that he faced. So that is probably the change that I would get there. Hetmyer in for Sheffield Rutherford. Next, we have Andre Russell. So Andre Russell would be coming in at number 7. And we have seen how destructive Russell can be. So we're looking forward to seeing him going out there and showing his worth. Remember, Darren Sammy saying that he's picking Hetmyer in the team as a finisher. Right? Same sort of role Rutherford, would be playing. So, with Hetmyer coming in and Russell coming in after, then we are looking that, both guys would be looking to dominate, to be on the front foot at that time. So Hetmyer, then Russell. Romario Shepherd hits the ball a long, long way. Every now and again, we'll have a miss or hit from him. But whenever he's in form, whenever he's hitting the ball, he hits the ball pretty well. So we'll go Romario Shepherd. And then it's the spin twins. Well, not even the twins just yet, but we have Akil Hussain. Akil Hussain did pretty well in the last game. So we have Akil with the ball, that is. So we have Akil Hussain, Alzarri Joseph, or we can even say Alzarri before Akil. But let's go Akil Hussain, Alzarri Joseph in this one. All right, I see the last live show I did, I saw where a few people were saying that, how is Shamar Joseph going to play? How is Obed going to play? But they are there and they are part of the squad. They are supporting the team. So there's nothing written on stone that they definitely need to go out there and play, right? We are looking to keep a unit together that is doing well so far. So Alzari Joseph and Gudikish Moti. So those are the guys that I would be using in my playing 11. And that is how I would expect to go out there and get the job done. Gonna leave it right here for now. Continue to stay tuned to the channel. You already know, closer to the game, I will have my keys to victory and what are some of the things that we need to do in order to smoothly pass this one. Big up on yourself.